So Subnautica is known for its thalassophobia, fear of water, and yeah, this guy jump scaring you every second you go past the aurora. But yeah, then Subnautica Below Zero came out, and it's not really that scary. For some people it is, but for me, it is nowhere near as scary as the first skin. So yeah, today I'm going to be comparing Subnautica Below Zero and Subnautica, the original game, Leviathans, and biomes and things, and seeing which is more scary, because if I'm going to be honest, I did not get scared at all when I saw Chalicerate. It was just like swimming around, it wasn't doing anything. So yeah, let's get straight into this. So first of all, we're going to be comparing the Reaper Leviathan, which is kind of like the main Leviathan in Subnautica, and then the Chalicerate. So the Chalicerate Leviathan, it's all red, it's got spikes, it's creepy as hell. Yeah, but the biome it's in, it's just kind of pretty, if I'm going to be honest, it's pretty. So like, yeah, I'm not going to lie, the Chalicerate, it's just not scary. It did not scare me. I don't know if it scared you, but it just did not scare me the first time I saw it. Dude, I just went straight in it, and like, the way how it just like, it grabs you, it's just not really that scary. It kind of just looks like you're going up the toilet or something. But now we've got the Reaper Leviathan, and the crash zone which it lives in is really, really scary. And yeah, it lives in the dunes as well. That's pretty scary. A lot more scary than the purple vents in my opinion. But yeah, the Reaper, it has 4 claws. It's just like, it's just so creepy. I know it kind of grabs you the same way as the Chalicerate does, but if you ask me, the way how it just like looks at you, it's just more scary than the Chalicerate, especially because it's not surrounded by purple flowers and, you know, happy little fish. But, you know, in my opinion, the Reaper is just a lot more scary than the Chalicerate. But anyways, in my opinion, the Ghost Leviathan and the Shadow Leviathan are the most similar between the two games of Leviathans. So I gotta give it to the Shadow Leviathan. This dude is actually pretty scary. If I'm gonna be honest with you, he's probably the most scary creature other than the old saggy grandma's pet in Subnautica Below Zero. So if I'm gonna be honest, I gotta, you know, he's pretty scary. But to be honest, I've gotta admit the Ghost Leviathan is more scary. Like, just seeing it in the Lost River, going in your prawn suit, going through, and then seeing all the crab squids and everything, yeah, it's pretty scary. And then you go seeing the Shadow Leviathan, you know, you go into the crystal caves, there's no really other creatures, it's just kind of a nice place, until you get completely jump scared. But for me, the Shadow Leviathan, like, when you get, like, sucked into it, it's light blue. It is pretty creepy, but in my opinion, it is not as scary as the Ghost Leviathan. But if I've got to give it to the Shadow Leviathan, if I'm going to be honest. It is probably one of the most scary Leviathans. Probably is the most scary Leviathan in the game. Now I'm going to be comparing the Void in Subnautica and the Void in Subnautica Below Zero. So in my opinion, both the creatures in the Void are like really scary. However, I've got to admit, the Void Chalicerate is just it's got something about it, how it kind of blends in with the water. It's just so creepy. The Ghost Leviathan is creepy, but it doesn't really blend in with the water as much as the Void Chalicerate. However, the drop-off in the original game is like, it's just creepy as hell, because sometimes you think it might be the mountains or something like that, until you realise it's the Void when the warning, enter an ecological dead zone. I know that kind of comes up in both games, but for me, it's more popular in the original game and it's more scary. But if I'm gonna be honest, I gotta do a tie for this one, because of the Void Chalicerate. The Void Chalicerate is so scary, like, I'm not lying. It's like, I can't lie, it's probably more scary than the Ghost Leviathan.